Released in 1988 for the Sega Master System, Kenseiden is a side-scrolling action platformer that takes you on a thrilling journey through feudal Japan. Developed by Sega, this game combines tight controls, beautiful visuals, and a compelling samurai storyline, all wrapped up in a fun and challenging package. But does it stand the test of time? Let's dive in. In Kenseiden, you play as a skilled samurai named Ken, who is on a quest to defeat the evil warlord who has terrorized the land. The game features traditional side-scrolling action, where you fight through various levels, filled with enemies like ninjas, samurai, and mythological creatures. What sets the game apart from many others of the era is its fluid combat system. Kenseiden revolves around the mastery of swordplay. You control Ken, a skilled samurai who uses a katana to defeat his enemies. The combat system is surprisingly nuanced for an 8-bit game, requiring the player to understand the rhythm of attacks and defense. Ken's katana can be used for a variety of attacks, slashes, vertical strikes, and crouching blows. The different types of attacks have varying ranges and effects, which is crucial for dealing with different types of enemies. For example, the crouching slash is great for hitting low enemies, while the upward slash helps when dealing with airborne opponents. Timing is key, as each attack has its own speed, and you must anticipate enemy movements to land successful strikes. As you progress through the game, you can unlock special attacks. These include the ability to unleash powerful sword beams, much like in other classic games from the era. The special attacks are limited by a magic meter, which requires strategic use, as you'll need to conserve this resource for tougher fights. While Ken's offensive moves are essential, defense is just as important. You can block enemy attacks with your katana, and while it isn't foolproof, timing the block at the right moment can help prevent damage. Additionally, dodging is also key. Ken can perform a quick jump or backdash to avoid incoming projectiles or attacks, adding another layer of strategy to combat. The platforming is tight, with well-designed environments that include traps, hidden items, and multiple paths. This helps make the game feel less linear and more engaging, as exploring each area carefully is rewarded. The difficulty curve is fair but challenging, with the latter levels requiring mastery of the combat mechanics and patience to overcome more complex enemy patterns. The visuals in Kenseiden are a highlight, especially for the Sega Master System. The game uses a rich color palette that brings feudal Japan to life. The backgrounds are beautifully detailed, with the setting ranging from bamboo forests to ancient castles, giving the player a sense of immersion in the world of the samurai. The character sprites are well designed, with Ken's movements looking fluid and natural for the time. As for the music, it complements the action with traditional Japanese-inspired themes that create a wonderful atmosphere, fitting the game's setting. The sound effects, though basic by modern standards, work well to heighten the intensity of combat. While the storyline in Kenseiden isn't anything groundbreaking, it does provide enough motivation to push through the game. Ken's quest to avenge his fallen comrades and stop the evil warlord serves as a strong enough foundation for the action. The game's plot is simple, but the atmosphere and immersive world building keep you invested. The game is challenging, but not overly punishing. Kenseiden has a fair difficulty curve that will test your skills, but doesn't make you feel defeated. There are multiple levels to tackle, and each level's design encourages replayability, especially if you're striving for a perfect run or hunting for hidden items. The game doesn't offer a deep story or branching paths, but the combat mechanics and exploration keep things fresh. The challenge of learning enemy patterns and mastering the katana's abilities will keep you coming back for more. Kenseiden on the Sega Master System is a fantastic action platformer that blends historical intrigue, tight controls, and solid combat mechanics into a rewarding experience. While it may not have the same recognition as some of its contemporaries, it's definitely worth revisiting for fans of retro gaming and those who enjoy a challenging, yet fair, action-adventure. If you're a fan of samurai-themed games, or just looking for something unique on the Sega Master System, Kenseiden is a hidden gem that deserves your attention.